Welcome to this episode of Technology and Fire. In this particular video, I would like to talk about how to graduate from Homelab University. And this is just a term that I put together in order to highlight that it's actually not so difficult to find very good information out there and how to start your journey. So, what I would suggest is never to start your Homelab journey without watching a couple of creators first. And I curated about 16 different channels that I want to go through. And I want to talk to you why I spent countless hours watching random tech channels that promise the world but deliver almost nothing, or they deliver confusion, overpriced gear recommendation, or worse, products that prove to have serious security issues or enable subscription models after the sale. So after years of building my own home lab and testing a lot of what this content creators suggest, I think I found some really good gems out there. And these are not just random tech channels. These are actually people who walk the walk. They're running production home lab setups. They've made mistakes, so you don't have to. And most importantly, they focus on self-hosting alternatives that actually work for real people or for small businesses with a very low budget. So without further ado, let's jump into this. The very first channel that I want to talk about is Louis Rossmann. His YouTube channel is dedicated to consumer rights, repair, and right to repair advocacy. He's a technician, entrepreneur, and he started his YouTube channel by doing board repairs for MacBooks quite a while ago. And I always looked up to him because of what he's doing, and also because of his charismatic style of trying to fight for consumer rights and for right to repair. Last year in November, he released a comprehensive guide on how to host your own services and how to live your online life using open source. So he put together this guide that goes from building a router all the way to hosting your own services, the basics of Wi-Fi, Docker containers, and so on. So check it out. There's tons of useful information here and life stories as well. Next up, we have Lawrence Systems. This is a channel run by Tom Lawrence. He's focusing very much on networking, home labs, security, and all kinds of tech infrastructure. The content is very much technical, but it's still quite accessible. So for people who want to just go a little bit beyond just using the tech and dive a little bit more into building and maintaining and understanding the systems behind it, this is the YouTube channel for you. He started his YouTube journey by doing pfSense tutorials, and I have to say I tried to use pfSense myself because of his channel. For me at the time it was not a good match. I had to use OpenWRT for a few years, but also because of him now I made a complete switch to Unify. And he has a lot of videos as well on hosting your own services. Another thing I like about his channel is that you can get a pretty good understanding about enterprise level storage and how to achieve this without paying the enterprise price tag. So he has a lot of classes on ZFS, which are actually very good. He breaks down pretty good complex topics like data integrity, caching, the right configurations for your home lab. So highly recommend it. Next up, we have TechnoTeam. This is a very polished home lab and self-hosting channel, which is known for turning very complex builds into comprehensive step-by-step guides, from dashboards to full stack what's running in my Homelab tours. I can and I started to replicate many of the ideas that he put out there. He's one of the reasons why I started to play around a few years back with Proxmox, and he's definitely the reason why I'm currently also running Portainer in one of my Homelab devices. Overall, I find that his videos are based for learning, but they are never dumbed down. So quite often he's explaining why and not just how. Newcomers can jump in without getting lost. Many of his tutorials also include links to notes and community resources, which makes it easier to troubleshoot and iterate on your own personal Homelab builds. Next up, we have Serve the Home. This is a pro-grade server and Homelab channel led by Patrick here, packed with tons of reviews of server, storage, network gear, and data center tech that's actually tested and explained pretty clear, in my opinion. So you can find here everything from small Homelab builds and mini PCs to factory tours and power-efficient deep dives that help you also save some money when you decide which hardware to buy. Another thing which I want to mention is two of my favorite series on his channel. One is Fenlas and one is STH Mini PC. All the videos in this series, they present very affordable hardware. Next up, we have Jeff from Craft Computing. And this channel combines something that should not necessarily go together, but this guy is making it go together very well, which is beer and PCs. More specifically, craft beer and building PCs, building servers, hosting a massive Homelab, and playing around with different configuration. From his videos, I highly recommend the one discussing Pi-hole, and I always go back to his video to when I have to configure or reconfigure my Pi-hole in my Homelab. And I think he also had the guacamole video, which is actually pretty good. Maybe I'm gonna make a video as well trying to see if this is still up to date, trying what he did in this video, try to manage my servers remote. Next up, we have Wolfgang channel. This guy is a beast. I really love his channel. He's putting up every year basically the perfect home server. So he has a perfect home server from 9 months ago. It's a little bit overdue that I would expect the end of 2025 version to show up. And what I really like about his channel is that he's very much focusing on power efficiency as well. So yeah, you can run, of course, enterprise grade software in your Homelab, but the electricity bill that you're going to pay with that, it's going to be pretty high. And trust me, I have a dual Xeon server running 24/7, and it hurts, and I cannot wait to get rid of it and build something more efficient. Next up, we have Hardware Heaven. This is a YouTube channel that is all about creativity, tinkering, making the best out of the hardware you've got, or instead of buying just the latest gear, you can just come here, see what you can buy and reuse. He's often experimenting with 3D printing cases, repurposing laptops into home servers. We all have a drawer full of laptops somewhere that we're not using, and I think there's a lot to learn here. What makes this channel stand out? Its realistic approach. You don't just see the polished success stories, you see the process, you see trial and error, you see the guy struggling to solder some wires to a motherboard or burning the motherboard altogether. So quite entertaining, and a lot of things that you can learn from this channel as well. Next, we have virtualization how-to. So this is a channel dedicated to more complex technology, let's say trying to take things like Docker, Kubernetes, Proxmox, and translate that for dummies like you and me, so we can make the best out of this software stack and build on it. You'll find here everything from beginner-friendly tutorials to more advanced deep dives, whether it's choosing between mini PCs and full servers, setting up your own home lab for scratch, or just learning the very basics of virtualization platforms. This is the place to be. Next up, we have NAS compares. So this is your go-to channel for everything that has to do with network attached storage, direct attached storage, all types of storage, all types of NASes that are out there, different operating systems. This guy is putting a lot of effort into reviewing, let's put it like the entry level buy products that are out there. So what is available out of the box that you can easily purchase, put some hard drives in, and be up and running relatively fast. So if you just don't want to spend thousands of euros or dollars on enterprise grade, and if you want to be up and running relatively fast, check the reviews of this guy. Maybe something like a Ugreen NAS is more than enough for your needs. One series of videos that I really like from his channel, every year he's putting up the best 2-bay NASes of the year, or the best NAS under a certain budget, which is a pretty good indication of the out-of-the-box NASes that are out there on the market. So check it out. Very good information, pretty thorough reviews in terms of performance, power consumption, operating system, and so on for all this out-of-the-box NASes which are popping up like mushrooms these days. Next on our list we have Owl. So this is another YouTube channel about home labs, networking, and building your own tech infrastructure. The channel covers a little bit of everything from server builds, Proxmox setups, through NAS storage, Unify networking gear, and even creating your own personal cloud so you don't give money to the big tech anymore. So he is also having pretty good tips on various technology, and highly recommend it. Every now and then he's doing collaborations with other YouTubers that I also mention here. So yeah, check it out. Next up we have Christian Lemba. This YouTube channel, very similar to some of the previous ones, is covering a lot of information about virtualization, but not only. I mean, he's also giving trainings into different services that you can run into your home lab. And one thing that I really like is that I think in his Home Lab Tour 2025, he's running a lot of N100 and N150 Intel CPUs, which are extremely energy efficient. So I always appreciate somebody that also considers the electricity bill at the end of the year. Next up we have Jeff Gerling. He's having a lot of projects using Raspberry Pi, but he's also tinkering with mini home labs, and he's putting up quite a lot of interesting builds. One thing that I really like was them trying to experience sending a satellite into space. So quite a good channel, check it out as well. Next channel, Crosstalk Solutions. If you ever struggle trying to troubleshoot Unify networks, you can come to this channel. He is covering a lot of tutorials on Unify, reviewing multiple Unify products, and there are quite a lot of playlists on where to start in your home networking journey, from trying to understand the very basics to complex networking setups. Very comprehensive channel as well. Next, we're gonna look at something that is very much focused on software, and that is awesome open source. If you like digging into technology and discovering powerful tools that are completely free, this is the jackpot. I came across this channel while searching for ways to self-host various services. He's giving a lot of examples on how you can replace your own cloud providers. And if I remember correctly, he also has a series on how to start a business using only open source. Yes, it is. Here is the full playlist on how to host everything that you need for your small business using open source. Okay, so we're coming close to an end. The last two channels that I want to recommend are going hand in hand. So one of them is called Space Invader 1 and the other one is called Ibra Corp. And these are my go-to channels when it comes to Unraid. If you don't know what Unraid is, it's an operating system focused on network attached storage. So it's a competitor to TrueNAS. I've been using it for more than 4 years now. Extremely happy with the product. Paid a license, don't regret a thing. And these two channels, Space Invader 1 and Ibra Corp, are the go-to channels when it comes to everything configuring Unraid from the beginning all the way into going into advanced settings, setting up complex shares, and so on. Highly recommend both of them. They are the parents of Unraid on YouTube. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you discovered some interesting YouTubers that will help you graduate from your Homelab Academy and that will support your learning throughout moving out of the cloud service providers and hosting your own data and your own services. Thank you very much. See you next time.